Just half.
So we're on the south side of Komodo Island, and there's a beautiful little village, and it's been like it probably has been for thousands of years, I don't know, a long time. And there's a trek that you can go from here up through the forest and have a bit of a look at the dragons in their native environment. And there's monkeys in the town, and there's a beautiful little village, so we're going to go for a bit of a look around. Now Al's going to come to the village, but he's not going to be able to make it on the trek, but we'll see what we can see, and we'll have another little adventure. The sky is just turning out to be beautiful. It's quite sunny at the moment, so it's nice that so far the weather is absolutely magic, because I believe back at home it's just terrible at the moment. So yeah, we'll go for it. Ready? So it's a beautiful little fishing village, this. And there's some heat to that sun, I've got to say. Some of these mountains look like they come straight out of the Jurassic Park movie. It's just incredible, big, mountainous, bluffy things. You could just see pterodactyls and ancient dinosaurs. In fact, you do. You see the Komodos because they're related to the original dinosaurs. But what a beautiful old sleepy place. Untouched by commercialism, almost.
And then before we're gonna go in the track.
This reminds me of a village in Mahawal in Mexico.
Yeah.
Back in its day, before the cruise ships started coming, it was just a sleepy little tiny village, and then they built this big cruise ship port in the middle of nowhere. Look, there you go, the goat.
Okay.
For the milk.
Hello, Mr. Kute. This is small fish. This is small fish caught by fishermen. They caught by fishermen every day, but not sure the time, Not sure the time. This one, another one, not same the sea fish. This is Samparea fish. We call it Samparea fish, and that one we call it in coffee. In speaking Bahasa, we call it lure bugis.
Lure bugis.
Lure bugis. Lure bugis.
And look, you put this in nasi or something?
Yeah, sometimes we can eat with the rice. Rice. Sometimes we can make the tomato, the Alfred. Yeah, tomato, tamarin. Do you know tempe and tahu?
Yeah, of course.
Sometimes we can put there.
And mix up.
The cooking, the meat. Yeah.
Nice. Salty?
Not salty.
No?
This one and that one not same. This is not salty. This is.
And this one's salty. Yeah.
Little salt. It's salt. And then after to the dry the fish, we directly bring from Labuan Bajo. After to the clean, after to the sorted, we directly bring from Labuan Bajo. Okay, keep going now.
Hello.
We normally to the dry the fish, they clean the fish. This is today. Maybe so strong sun. Strong sun. Only today.
In the bottom, animal, and the top people.
Animal?
The goat and stuff live in there.
Only
On the outside.
Only in the ground.
In Sumatra, my wife comes from Sumatra. They have like this, but the animals stay under, and the people stay on top.
On the top. Oh. Same in the U.
Yeah.
Okay, this is another guy. The name Mr. Anang. Anang.
So there's the fish they caught yesterday. I've got to say they're a bit on the nose. Got a waft there.
Okay, so
There's a Komodo
long time ago, before they give government to make the friends like that.
Yeah.
To protect in Komodo.
Yep.
This every day Komodo dragon come to the village.
All through the village.
Every day, the big one, the small one, the medium, the baby also.
Yeah.
They always come in the village. 1,705 Komodo.
Oh, start off.
Only
Oh.
On the village, on the island, on this island.
Hello. So here's where we go. Here's where we go off-roading, and the road's been pretty rough, but old Al's probably unable to make the trek. And we're on the outside of the goanna fence. You've heard of the dingo fence in Australia. Well, this has got a dragon fence, and it makes sure that the dragons don't come into town, because, believe it or not, they come into town. Well, they used to come into town before they put the fence up, and eat all the locals' pets. They eat the cats and the dogs, they eat the chickens, they eat the goats, and they come up for the fish. So they've sort of put a wall around the back of the little village. Just made a pretty rudimentary corrugated iron wall, but it stops the goannas, or the dragons, getting into town and causing, well, it doesn't stop them, but it slows them down. But now we're going hiking through the jungle. Now I remember that photo back at the camp, the Rangers hut, that was talking all about the different snakes, the vipers and the deadly snakes that are around here. So you've got to be on your guard a little bit. But we've got the guides with us. This one. There we go. You see him sitting over there. So this is away from the tourist areas. These guys are absolutely wild, and although they might have occasional tourists coming here to look around, you can tell they're a little bit more active. The flicking of the tongue is their way of smelling what's coming. This is only a young one. It's probably 3 or 4 years old. There he goes. Almost identical species to the lace monitors and the big sand goannas we have in Australia. Pick themselves up, move around. At that age they can still get up and down trees, but geez, they can run fast on the land for a short burst. And he's out foraging or looking for birds or eggs or any small animals he can find. Just keep an eye on us. So much jungle here, and there's almost no chance you'll see one if you walk right next to it. So unless they're out on the track, there could be 6 of them right there you'd never know about.
Okay, this is Komodo nesting. So the mating season, the Komodo dragon, Jul and Agus. Jul and Agus. The mating season. So the baby Komodo, after hatching, can directly climb on the tree. The baby Komodo dragon not bite their parents. Not bite their parents. And then stay on the tree 2 and 3 years.
Wow.
And then every day they move the another trees for looking food. For food every day. After they take the food directly take out. And then the baby Komodo dragon, Komodo dragon to the hatching, ready to put the eggs. After to dig the hole, maybe this is 1 meter the hole, digging the hole, directly put the eggs, 30 eggs.
30 eggs.
30 eggs. And then not everything living. Only 5 Komodo,
wow.
7
out
Komodo.
Of 30.
Yeah. And maybe in the nest so many predators. And the top also in the tree also many predators. And say the eagle, charger, sometimes.
The pig.
The pig.
The baby Komodo. Either one.
And then the Komodo dragon very predator, so many predator in this island. So right now the first we go to the now little hiking. Gua Kalong, the bat cave in Bali is bat cave. Little hike. You are okay to hike?
You got bintang?
Do you drink winter?
Yeah, you got?
It's
You didn't?
no problem. You drink winter, it's no problem. But not smoke, okay?
No, smoke.
Maybe in the top, can you like to stay, stop, over there? Can you like to smoking?
Yeah.
No problem.
I'm not protesting. I'm just recording now before I get up the hill. It's the second hill I've done today. And I'm already puffed before I even start. Here we go. I'll watch you go up, Dave, and I'll take the drone up instead. Catch my breath. For those of you who have been saying, Muzz, lose some weight, get fit, get active. It's the second mountain I've climbed today.
Yeah, look
Oh.
the ground,
Yeah. Some snake, some dragon, some scorpion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bed.
And the most dangerous thing, heart attack. My guide's good though. He's helping me. Whew. But look back there, the village, way down the bottom. Oh, luckily, it's downhill nearly all the way. Ah, it's dark. So it's not like I've just climbed Mount Everest, but for a fat old guy to get up here and just to look across the other islands, still a pretty good achievement. By the way, guys, I've lost 11-12 kilograms in the past 2 or 3 weeks. Secret to my success so far, I haven't been eating because I've had a tummy bug. And I know I didn't lose anything. It went in the toilet. But I'm hoping I'm going to keep it off because it's getting a lot easier to climb these steps than it would have 3 weeks ago. Back into the jungle. Oh, it's nice and cool up here. So we're going to a bat cave.
Yeah.
How many bats in the
Bed.
How many? But up 100 million? Hundreds of bats. No flash. Don't cut down trees. That's what happened to the last person. Manjungan. Here we go. I can hear him. I can see bat wee.
Slowly going down, eh?
We call a lift.
Yeah.
No lift.
Huh?
No lift.
No live, bro. Yeah, sorry.
Right, put this away. Made it down. That wasn't too scary.
The python people can stay on the tree and the cave.
Oh.
And the night, so many spiders.
Yeah.
Spider species, not species.
Yeah.
This is scorpion.
Nice dog.
Yeah, and then centipede. You know centipede?
Centipede.
Centipede. So many.
Centipede.
Centipede.
Yeah.
Centipede. We're not going down there.
Yeah.
Okay, come.
I don't know if you can see these.
You have some?
But I'll see if I can give you a light. No? Anderson.
You make the video.
Yeah. There you are. That's Stugger. There we go. Up your legs. Hey. Stugger. Try the flash. Astaga. Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah. No problem.
Only stay here.
That's all right. Oh my god. Well,
Okay, in here.
there were literally thousands of bats.
In here.
Look at that. Oh my god. Wow. Everywhere. Oh.
Okay.
My gosh.
Okay.
You want my hat?
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't expecting that, but that was pretty good. That was out there. Well, I got hit in the head with about 20 bats. Why is that? Oh, wow.
And then only you, the first tourist, can go
Yeah?
inside there. Only sometime can only stay here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I tell you what, we walked into this little corridor. These guys went in front of me, and we got mobs. There was thousands or hundreds and hundreds of bats flying up and down the corridor, running into us. Now I didn't realise that my light on my camera, on my phone, was dazzling them, so I turned the light off. Couldn't see where I was going, but they settled down a lot more because you could see them running around me. But I tell you, when they come up and run into your legs, it's a bit of a freak out. Pitch black inside there, but here it's got a bit of a crack in the opening. People talk about bat caves stinking. It wasn't too bad. It's a bit like a stale smell, but I didn't see like giant big piles of guano or bat poo. And I don't think I'm covered. I don't know. But amazing.
Sometimes the dragon's sleeping.
Oh, dragon's sleeping there. Waiting for bat for lunch.
Lunch.
Oh.
For dinner.
And the snake come up here too?
Yeah. Python sometimes stay
Yeah?
on the top.
Yeah. Come down,
Yeah, come
eat the bat.
take the bed. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Yusuf, I made Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll change my number when I get
Yeah. Over there.
fascinated.
Good connection.
I don't know what took my breath away more, the walk up here or getting hit in the head by 20 bats. That was pretty special. Wow. Oh. Oh.
You alright?
I'm good.
Untuk good review, and panorama.
Doesn't matter. Someone in front in case I fall over. They stop me. Worth the walk, 100%.
You bring bintang?
I already finished. I've one water. So beautiful.
We have Instagram.
You have? Okay, I got one complaint. Someone substituted my beer for a water.
We stay in here maybe 5 minutes, eh?
Yeah, can do.
You okay?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, what a beautiful sight. What a beautiful place. Well, I can't say I'm upset to be down on the bottom of the hill. It was harder coming down just about because I was pushing myself down the hill. Gravity was helping, I promise. Back along the mangroves, back on the path, back to the village, find a nice cold drink, find Alan. There's some other dragons down there in the village that they reckon we should be able to find, so we'll try that. And then we're going fishing. Oh, so see him over there?
Yeah.
By the tree.
Yeah, that's it.
Monkey just ran away. This one's still here, the baboon. You can only be 2 or 3 metres in front. Just going through there. Can't even see him. It makes you wonder how many thousands you walk close by. That was a big one. He's just through there, the other side of the tree, but he's faster than me, I tell you. And almost deadly silent. Can't hear them moving through the bush. You can hear me puffing and panting now. Whoa. It's hard to imagine when you see them sitting there at the visitor centre, not moving and being big, fat, lazy things. But when you see one of the same size walking through the jungle and you can't hear a sound, and he's up on his legs are so strong he lifts his whole body up, even his tail's not dragging on the ground. And fast, swiftly snaking his way through the environment. This one nest? Yeah. If you truly wonder what it would have been like here 40, 50 years ago, or maybe even 100 years ago, it's still the same. I don't think anything's changed. I haven't seen any motorbikes. There's motors on the boats, but they once would have had sails, I guess. Hello. That's the first cell phone I've seen with the kids. Our boss.
Hello.
Everyone's friendly here. I imagine in a small village like this, everyone would know each other. They are drying a fish out. There's a distinctive odour in the air. And it's not me this time. Hello. Hello. Come on. Look at the kids playing with the kittens. I'm not exactly sure if these guys, I think there's about 20 people staying on this boat, but this is lunch. We've got chips, we've got prawns, watermelon, rice, tempeh, and what's this one? Ayam, chicken. Dragon fruit smoothies, beers, a skinny bugger that eats about like one chip a week, and two slightly more well-fed fellas. But we're going to give it a try. Honestly, Batamus, very good guide, very helpful. We've had a ball. We've got a bit of rain coming down now, but we're going to have a little bit of lunch, and then we're going to take off and go for a bit of a fish, try our luck fishing, and we're going to do a bit of trolling between here and heading back towards Labuan Bajo, and then eventually this afternoon, later on this afternoon, we're going to head back to our resort and check that out. It's on the mainland, so we'll get a night sleeping without the... I actually had a really nice... I love sleeping on boats, but I had a great sleep last night. And so much so that when he came knocking on the door and said, "Do you want to go fishing at 4 or 5 o'clock this morning?" I went, "Yeah, okay." And went straight back to sleep. So from Komodo Island and Komodo National Park, another exciting adventure. The bats were insane. We were getting smacked in the head and smacked in the body by these poor bats. My fault, because I was blinding them with the flashlight. But I don't know where I think we walked. I reckon it was right at the top of that big mountain. Don't you reckon? Right, I think it was. It was one of those. It was probably a little hill there. It probably was. No, I reckon. I don't know. Went a fair way. Maybe I'm just going to pretend it was that one. You can believe me or not. See you guys. Well, I've spent 2 days on a pretty rustic old wooden boat, and I love it. I absolutely, the staff and the experience, it's like, rustic is a good word for it. It's not 9 stars or anything crazy like that. It's a good solid 2 or 3 stars. You've got almost flushing toilets. You've got a seated toilet. You've got a shower on the boat. It's cold water, but if you've been out sweating and it's just good enough to drench off. We spent 2 days on the boat. We came here for the evening of the second day, and I'm at one of the most incredible resorts looking out to the ocean on the 5th floor apartment. Now, I've come here on a tour with KW Tours, and these guys arrange everything, including the meals. So all the meals on the boat, from when we got picked up from the airport to tonight and tomorrow's breakfast as well, has been included with the one cost. And look, it depends on how many people you are, how many's in your group, and the time of year. I guess there's a high and low season. This is the middle or towards the end of the wet season, and we nearly got rained out. There's a few places we probably couldn't have gone because of the rain, but there's that we had a fantastic time because we had 3 of us, and we decided to make a boys trip out of it and take some fishing rods, and so we went fishing. We had a great, we tried really hard, but I think they only caught a little sprat. But anyway, listen, it's about getting out there and spending time with your mates, and that's exactly what Alan and his son Dave have been able to have a good chance to catch up again, and it was lovely to be a part of all that. We saw more Komodo dragons this trip than we did last time. I had Fee with me and Al, and that time it was the dry season. It wasn't a lot busier, but there was more people around. Do I think the dry or the wet's better? I've got to say, I really liked it this, even though we got rained out, and that's the luck of the draw. Bali's just been smashed with torrential downpours, and we're out in the middle of the harbour, and having almost perfectly still water. There's a little bit of swell on the way just back to the hotel, but essentially there was no time at all we were in any danger, and they're having damn near typhoons at the other end of Bali, about 1,000 k's away. So it's very safe here on the water. You've got millions of islands that surround the area, so you can get away from the wind and the seas and stuff like that. There's a few places we couldn't get to today because the oceans were too rough or the seas were coming, but the skippers know what they're doing. This time of year they go a certain different route. We saw much more wildlife this trip. Everything's green, everything's lush and beautiful, but with the green you've got the rain, so it's a disadvantage. But generally when we're on the tour, they had little raincoats for us. We never used them, we never needed them, and in fact today's just been absolutely delightful. It's been a little bit overcast with some sun patches, just warm enough that you know you're in the tropics, but not too hot that you got to get out of it and get into air conditioning. So I really liked it, that it was a little bit more mild, a little bit more, a lot more jungle like in the journey, and we saw tons of big goannas, big Komodo dragons. It was just really impressive, and they were not just the ones that they've got near the ranger station, but the ones that are just sunbaking himself on the side of a cliff, for those intrepid ones that went for a walk up the cliff. So there is everything that you could imagine. I'm certainly walking away going, wow, what an incredible trip. Will I come back? Absolutely. I just love this place. It's a great place to come with a small family or with a group of 4 or 5 friends or something. If you've got more than that, well, just let the KW Tours know, and they'll build a trip around what you want to do and where you want to go. But oh look, this place is just divine. And we had Al with us, and now Al's in a wheelchair. He can walk around, but he can't do it all day, and certainly can't do too much over rough terrain. So he stayed back in the village this afternoon when we went climbing up a mountain into a bat cave, and I've got to say, that was pretty freaky. We had big bats flying around, smacking us in the face and in the back. It was my fault because I had the little light on my phone to see the GoPro couldn't. It was too dark in the cave, so I thought, oh, I'll get smart here and put the light on the camera. It can't be too much, and it was dazzling them. And I just yeah. So my fault. Don't bring a camera or don't put a flash on. As soon as I turned the flash off, they were fine. Actually, they settled right down. But there were thousands and thousands of bats in this cave, hanging off the roof and flying around, and they got disturbed by us. Beautiful view from up the top of the mountain where the bat cave is. And tonight there's a restaurant just downstairs there. We're going to go down for dinner. And then tomorrow morning we get picked up again by the same tour guide, and he's been with us since we got from the airplane. Same guy as we had last time. Love him. He's just so much fun. Good English. He knows so much about the dragons. He's a tour guide, and he's also a chauffeur, and he's there with you all the way. He organises and arranges everything. They bring out dragon fruit punch, and this morning after we came off one island, there was a avocado and chocolate smoothie. Oh my God, it was beautiful. And making sure the beer's cold. So I love it. This is a beautiful part of the world. It's very different to Bali. It's clean, it's quiet, it's different, and it's peaceful. It's just really laid back. The people are just so incredibly friendly and endearing. I'm sorry if I'm raving a bit, but even down to the accommodation and tomorrow we're going for another drive around Labuan Bajo, the main town here on the western side of Flores, one of the bigger islands in the archipelago out this way. And I'll do another video about day 3, but I think I preferred it this time to the dry season one because we saw better animals. We saw much more. It was a little bit harder going. Definitely bring some lace-up shoes for your trekking, because if you're going to go climbing up mountains in the mud, it's not very pleasant. And I just had boat shoes on, which was slipping and sliding a little bit, so a little bit of a pointer there. Bring some old sneakers that you can either throw away, leave here, or donate to Bali Donate. We'll find someone who looks after them for you. But what a journey, what an incredible adventure. We saw buffalo, we saw deer, we saw wild pigs, we saw Komodo dragons and monkeys, and the whole of the food chain pretty much just in one trip. And we had a great time. So even in a wheelchair, or even with mobility impaired, Al was looked after really, really well. The guides stayed with him. They pushed him around in his chair. He's had a fantastic time. The best thing about getting back to solid ground though, isn't the boat moving around, it's the hot shower. Just got out of it, but I was so happy to tell you how good it feels and how lovely our day was that I didn't want to spoil it. So guys, that's what it's all about. Labuan Bajo, the Komodo National Park, and wow, it is something that's worth saving up for. It's not that expensive. Ballpark starting figures about $1,000 a trip per person, and that includes your airfares, it includes your meals, it includes your accommodation, it includes the boat, the entry into the parks, and all you do is you tip your drivers and you tip your guides and the boat crews and stuff like that. And normally, just to give you a heads up, we were tipping about $10 per person for the tips for the drivers and for the boaties and that per day. And they had big smiles on their face. So it's not terribly expensive. It's a beautiful place to be. And if you've been coming to Bali for years and you just think, well, I want to see something different, absolutely put this on the bucket list, because it's just a little piece of paradise. It's a totally different sort of heaven to what Bali is. There's nothing quite the same, and they certainly don't have the big lizards and the wildlife and just a completely different ecology. So love your work. Thanks for joining me on this adventure, and I'll let you know what we get up to tomorrow. See you guys. Thanks for following.